Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. So, I used to have a Bitcoin wallet, so what I'm doing right now is actually installing the wallet on this computer. And, I've had a very messed up few days. Besides the fall that I had the other day, which broke my hand, or drastically bruised it. Since I'm of African origin and I'm very dark, you can't see bruises. You can't see bruises. We don't bruise like Europeans do. So, I don't know. What I'm doing right now is installing. I'm actually literally installing the Bitcoin on this computer to see and trying to retrieve my wallet. It may be that my I don't know if I can retrieve the wallet, and I don't know what's in the wallet. So it might be that I might not have any problems at all. I may have to go get the Wi-Fi. Something you all don't know, I don't have internet in my house. I don't have a cell phone, nothing. All of that is gone. I was thinking, I've been in contact with some people who have been talking about Bitcoin, and so a few of you have asked what's my Bitcoin address, my Bitcoin wallet address. So it dawned on me today. You have to keep me focused because I have 15 things all going at the same time, and the drama that some of these ladies have caused in where I live here is just really terrible. I mean, they have to have drama. They have to, and it doesn't even involve them. So they're getting me to fight with other neighbors. I'm not I don't know if you all have picked up. I'm not a fighting kind of guy, and I almost got into a fight last night, and so I woke up this morning sick and with migraines. So I took a whole bunch of medicine like about an hour ago, so I'm able to do this today. This should probably be live streamed, but I can't live stream. So you're getting a raw video of me trying to install the Bitcoin wallet, trying to make things happen. Here's the potential. I could unpack this Bitcoin program, put it on this laptop, actually retrieve my wallet, if that's possible at all. I don't know if that's like that. I believe it actually is housed on the hard drive of the computer that you first install it on, or each time you install it. And but if I can actually get into the wallet, I may in fact be rich. That's the potential, right? That's the potential. And I keep inviting nefarious people over my house, and I have found out stuff. I don't really double check, and I really need, here's what I need. I need you all to tell me how to say no to people in real life. Online I can say no all day because it doesn't affect me, you're not in my face, blah 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 blah. But if somebody comes to me with a sob story and says, oh, I need to learn how to say no to those people, because as a super duper Christian and a super duper priest and a super duper Bible thumper, one of the things is you say, oh, blessed are the meek, you know, and so you go like, oh, blessed are the poor, and so you give stuff to the poor because it's your Christian duty. And although I no longer, well, that's terrible. People put stuff online now that's just awful, right? Awful. Is this doing anything? No, it's still calculating. I might not even be able to receive in here. Can you hear the stupid jets flying over here? But they don't want to relocate the base, which is what they really should do. They should relocate it to Area 51, which is right there. They're right on the border of Area 51 grounds. The city has grown tremendously over the years, over the decades. At one point, we were having almost 2 million people move in a year. And I believe it's a year, not a month, right? A year. A million people. Oh my God. Somebody, you know those big isopods, if you know what an isopod is. Somebody put a picture of that. I mean, that's just, here, let me test my connection. Did you all know I'm a big, huge nerd? Okay, that's working. So I should be online. So this should be, oh, there it goes. Estimated time left to sync. 1 year and 18 weeks. So I need to go to a hot connection and do that. So the potential is that I download the potential. I'm not sure how it works, but the potential is I actually retrieve my wallet and find out that I'm a millionaire. I don't know if I had that much, but they said if you had invested $100 in Bitcoin in 2010, just $100, right? That it is now worth $450 million. $100 in 2010 in Bitcoin. It's now worth $450 million. Now, that's saying that the pennies that I had in my wallet potentially might be, you know, maybe a few thousand, maybe you know, maybe 10,000, maybe 20,000, maybe I could buy a house. I don't know, right? And I had that from, I believe, when Bitcoin started. I mean, people were already mining at the time, so I got in at I was trying to mine, and I had a miner. I was using a terrible computer to mine, but I mean, it did do it. For those of you who maybe you looked at my, maybe you know, been keeping track of my channel, I'm now up to 50, maybe 60,000 views a day because of some of my videos are really hitting it, and I took the video down from the main channel because it only got 70 something views. It's getting from being viewed on the main channel, right? So I took that down to put up another video about the shoes so that the traffic that comes to the channel itself could boost up that video, and it seems to be working. I got 21 views already on that, and 21 doesn't sound like much, but the way the algorithm works, you see the way my bank account works is I got a checking and a savings, and my money goes into my savings, and I then have to go and call and have it transferred over to the checking. Anyway, that's the, wasn't a Kevin Hart joke. Kevin Hart joke. So 21 views doesn't seem like a lot to you, but the algorithm is such that says if video is not getting tremendous comments, tremendous likes, tremendous shares, we will reduce all views to 0. So 21 versus 0 is, you know, 21 times, right? 21 times the views. Exactly, precisely. You know, you can't do anything times 0. But if I retrieve my wallet, some of you have been asking, what's your Bitcoin address? What's your Bitcoin address? Which I will put in this video my Bitcoin address everywhere, and you can donate Bitcoin to me directly. And what's fantastic about that is, and this is what I told the people, I don't know if you saw the dog live stream the other day. What's fantastic about that is YouTube, anytime you donate on the YouTube platform, YouTube takes 40% right off the top. So I don't get $10. I get $6 if you donate through YouTube. If you donate through Bitcoin, I get every single penny, right? I'm not trying to I'm just explaining facts. I'm not doing anything differently. Okay, and I want to give a special thanks and shout out to Ty friggin' Lopez. Ty Lopez, thank you so much. You know, you're about the only person who's advertising on my channel. And I want to thank you so much for advertising on my channel. I mean, hey, here we go. If you're ever in Las Vegas, I'd like to shake your hand. I sent a message. I'm sure you did not get it. You're a big, huge person. So anyway, then you probably won't see this. You all can send this video or tweet this video over to him. I think it's at Ty Lopez. I don't think, I know. It's at Ty Lopez on Twitter. So yeah, I really want to thank him. Ooh, 49 views in 1 minute. Okay, so we're doing good. I'm not out of the hole though. Although I'm doing good, and my graph on YouTube literally looks like this. Ready? Da 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 da. And it looks like the peak is up. This is the bottom and here's the top. It just goes, right? So, I mean, I was down to 8,000 views in 2 days. Now I'm getting 50,000 in a day. So you can imagine, it's just, look, it's the hockey stick graph that Al Gore kept talking about. Al Gore, who of course was lying about the hockey stick graph because the Earth is not warming up. It was actually warmer during the Renaissance. During the Renaissance. It was hotter, much hotter. The Earth is cooling down. Why is the Earth cooling down? Because it came from fireball to supporting life on the planet, and we're in the time period in the billions of years of the age of the planet where it can sustain life, and we're a blip on the map. And Al Gore doesn't want to say that. They just want to take your money. But enough about Al Gore and the hockey stick lie that he told, and got a Oscar. What did he get? Oscar, Emmy, Golden Globe. He got awards for it, and I think he got $1 million. That aside, he also created this company about global warming, and he left vice president when Clinton left office. Al Gore left office, being worth, ready, something like $10,000. No, I think he was in the hole $150,000. In the hole $150,000. Now he's worth $240 million. That is what politics will do. It's a right good. What's the saying? It's a good game if you can do it. Isn't that this, something like that? It's or they mainly talk about churches. It's a good game if you can do it. Is it still going? Anyway, we're not going to have a resolution to the Bitcoin thing, but I'm going to put the address, all my address. I'm going to get into Litecoin. I'm going to get into funfair for the guy who keeps telling me about funfair. I literally have a tab now just specifically dedicated to funfair tweets. I have literally, I have a basketball player that followed me. A basketball player followed me. That's exciting, right? When I tell you that, these billionaires followed me on Twitter. Anyway, Twitter at Shakaama, right? At Shakaama. And you should really bop on over there if you really want to laugh, because I tell all sorts of jokes over there. Because it's all instant, and I always make joke. Everything I say is a joke over there. I mean, it's a joke. It's sarcasm joke. I tell the truth, but in a joking way, because that's what I normally do in life. I'm very sarcastic. What happened now? Okay. I thought I deleted that. I did delete it, didn't I? Oh, okay. I gotta remember to hashtag everything, right? Gotta hashtag stuff so people who are following the hashtag can see me. I'm a little bit busy now. Have I made it to 3,000 yet? I'm following 700 people, and I mean, it is bonkers. I normally follow like 80 people, and my Twitter is dead. But I noticed that, and now I'm following YouTubers who are following other YouTubers, and I'm following the people who the big time YouTubers are following. So it's, and it's pretty surprising who I started following. Did you all know, what's her name? I'm sure I'm gonna see this, the big time, I'm following Joe Rogan of all people, right? Then I'm following a whole bunch of liberals. Not a whole bunch, I take that back. I'm following some liberals, some very outspoken liberals. And I'm libertarian, so if they say something correct, I'll agree with them. I'll like their tweet and even retweet it sometimes. I find myself retweeting stuff. You know, what's his name? Aaron Kingston. Thank you, Aaron Kingston. Shout out to you. Follow him on Twitter. Aaron, AARON _ Kingston, KINGSTON 1 on Twitter. If you want to talk about Bitcoin, he's the guy to go to. He outlined the whole thing. So Aaron Kingston really should have just beat me over the head and said, hey, get your Bitcoin wallet. Philip DeFranco, Lacey Green. I'm following all these people that I normally just would not follow. Of course, Ethan Klein, H3HD Productions. I'm following people that I just really didn't know existed, but you know, this person follows this person, follows this person, follows this, you know. So all of these, what is it, 21 degrees of separation, and everybody is actually related by 21 degrees. Everybody on the planet related by 21 degrees. So you're related to a starving kid in Africa by 21 degrees, and you don't even care. Glenn Greenwald, who is a super liberal, who does he work for? The Intercept? I never heard of it. Sorry. You know, I do all of my political stuff backwards. I think of the topic, it comes to mind, because I'm a little bit psychic. You can think I'm crazy or not. YouTube actually responded to me on Twitter. That was amazing. Anyway, I think of the topic, then I go search for it, and I look for alternative sides to the story. And let me tell you right now, when I look for my topics, Google prints out 10,000 search results that liberals. So the first page, second page, all the way up to like 50 pages of search results are just liberal take of the story, right? Then I search for the conservative, and I search to see if there's some sort of, and then I research and even if I say Clinton was guilty, the Bill Clinton, right? I'm gonna get 50, 100 pages, no, more like 1,000 pages of Clinton was innocent, Clinton was innocent, Clinton was innocent. And so then so even if I put in Clinton was guilty, Google's gonna, I don't think you all understand what's going on. And you're silent because you're not, oh, it doesn't involve me. It does involve you. I think you need to get involved. Now, they said that they really hated the population in the 50s because the 50s were the people, even all of us. When I say all, you know what I mean? This stuff right here, this color right here, all of us. This color right here, all of us. We're politically savvy. We're educated. We took the time out, because we had time back in those days, to read the newspaper. And the newspapers weren't all taken up, right? You still had independent newspapers back then. You know that they've consolidated and bought and bought and bought and closed and shut down and bought and bought and bought newspapers to the point where right now three people own all media in the United States. And so if you will be censured, I gotta find this woman, and I'm not blocked for some reason, which is great. I don't think I say anything bad to anybody, but some people think that that if you don't agree with them, that you obviously are the enemy. And I'm not nobody's enemy. I might not agree with you all the time, but I found stuff that, you know, the most leftist person has said, oh, I agree with that. Yep, I understand, I agree. Now, if I want to do an analysis of it, though, that I'm going to say that I'm sorry that we're doing this like this. You know, this just came upon me. If I do an analysis, I'm going to find out that it's coming from a place of malcontent, or, you know, they're trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. But that statement is true. And at this point in time, when he made that statement, was it true? Yes. Okay, it's true. And that's what I will get behind. I'll be like, that statement is true. Now, could you please keep making statements like that? No, and that's the deal. And they don't. They really don't. And yes, I follow small people. I follow small people. Hey, wow, it's still going. I don't know what's happening there. I want to say, well, I don't know what that's about. Oh, is he that type of person? Okay. See, I you know, for all the Twitter's bluster, and they did come out the other day and said that shadow banning is a thing, meaning that they literally take people and put them in a category, and those people tweets don't go out to other people. Oh, the person tweets it, he thinks the tweet went out to his followers, and then nobody can retweet it. People can't read it. It's called shadow banning, and all of the companies can do it. It's very simple to do. So this is what if Bitcoin is true to what it says it is, this is why Bitcoin is so powerful. And this is why places like China shuts down Bitcoin, and won't allow certain websites to even be seen. I woke up. I woke up so sick today. And I was raised that you do not show sickness. That to show sickness is not dignified. That you should wash your face and get with the program. And you can't show any weakness, any sickness, any personal hygiene sort of stuff, right? Nothing in public like that. And what's crazy is I got into a knockout, drag-out fight with some women who were claiming that, what is it, Aziz Ansari? Is that his name? Aziz Ansari did something bad to a woman that he went on a date with. In the modern times, this is not something that I agree with. This is not something that I do. In the modern times, a date goes like this. You go to the dinner, you go to the movie, then you go to his house, right? And you do adult stuff with, and the parents can explain what that means after the video, or you can go pause the video and go ask them and come back. They go and do adult stuff, and so then the woman tries to claim that he forced her to do something, when in fact there was an entire night of doing adult stuff. And I don't think it's right to be accusing somebody. And the particular comedian, Aziz Ansari, has a reputation of being pro-woman. So even though he has a reputation of being pro-woman, all of the feminists are now throwing him under the bus. And that was the big argument. I said, I read the woman's statement and she put it online. She said, we did this and this and this and this and this and this. Okay, that's called having a date in the post 1968. I'm gonna put it right there after the revolution. Do you know what I'm talking about? You all can leave a comment below of what I'm referring to as the revolution. After the revolution, when women wanted that revolution, this is exactly what they wanted. Exactly what they wanted. They wanted to be able to go out and get a man and do exactly what men do, right? That was the revolution, right? So they wanted to be just like men. I can't find her, so I'll just leave that alone. That's exactly what they wanted. You can't then turn around and do exactly what you wanted to do in the first place. She wanted to meet him. He didn't want to meet her. He's a big comedian. He's not big. He's not even remotely big. The word doesn't even come. He's not rejected at the door of the club. Let's say that. He's not rejected. That's it. That's all he can say. He's not on the VIP list. He's not getting $10,000 to show up. No. He's not a household word, and in fact, I bet you if you go and look up the name, you'll go, oh, that guy, because you don't know his name, right? So he's not big enough for you to have name recognition of him. Anyway, she wanted to meet him, not vice versa. And then she claims that, oh, he's such a big star and blah, blah, blah. And I didn't want to do it. But the acts that she describes said that she came back and 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 did this and did this and this and did this. Girls, if you don't want to do something, don't do it. I'm sure from the acts that you did and he did, I'm sure that there was no force involved. And she said there was no force. She just felt uncomfortable. Well, get up and go. Don't go to his house. This is what I call regret politics, and they're trying to get regret politics to mean to be illegal. What am I talking about? they have on certain college campuses, if a female does adult stuff with a male student, no matter how much time has passed, she can say, I regret doing it. Let's say they had a 2-year relationship. 2 years. They have it as a rule, as a regulation on college campuses that after 2 years, she can say, I regret doing adult stuff with you 2 years ago. And they will kick the boy out and name him as a predator and all sorts of stuff. This is what's going on. Women of young boys, women of college kid age boys, I want you to mobilize yourself. That is your legacy. I have to stress with the women. That is your legacy. He has his own life. You want him to live a good life. That is the definition of being a parent. You want your children to have a good life. Unlike my parent, who's a friggin' terrible person, who literally thinks, oh, you're on your own. I'm on my own? Okay, can I have all the money back that I gave you? Oh! Can I have the thousands of dollars that I've given you over the years? Because I was on my own? I'm on my own? Then you're on your own. I might sound bitter, and I am bitter. Because this person told me the other day that we're simply related. What? When you wanted me to buy all your houses in 2008, we were just related? I don't know anybody you go and ask that to. No stranger. Because that's the way it was. So we're just related. We're not actually, there's nothing to us. As if to say, we might as well be fifth cousins. So remotely removed, you know, we might as well be 21st cousins. So remotely removed that I don't even know the family of 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 your family. Women, you should be going down to these colleges and saying, have all of these people in the tribunal fired. And I mean, contact your congressman, contact your mayor, contact anybody who's in the city for that university and get them removed. And have that removed. It used to be that you had to have 95% proof that the boy, the male student did something wrong to the female student. And they got that switched to almost nothing. Just the accusation alone. The accusation alone. And that has happened. And then they admitted, no, nothing happened. Nothing actually happened. But the damage was done. This is what's going on in college campuses. And I'm following one of these people. I don't know her name. She's running for senator. How do you like that? Now, this person who's supporting the women who accuse people falsely, and women say, oh, that never happened. That happens all the time. It now happens even more. There is a spike in it happening. And all the women do, that doesn't, no, you're a liar. Or whoever told you that is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. And there's a spike. Just like my YouTube is spiking up, there's a spike in false accusations. Why? Because they can get away with it. This is why I'm doing my female robot videos. Because that's the answer. Why? Because this person who went on a date with the Aziz Ansari guy was just a hookup, just a date, just a one-time thing. There was no marriage, there was no engagement, there was no fiancés, there's no boyfriend and girlfriend, nothing. It was a hookup. Now she wants to accuse him of this and that and the other. And the women are getting behind her. Although she plainly gave all of the facts of exactly what happened on the date. And nobody reading that with a logical mind would ever conclude that anything wrong happened. And I had a lawyer contact me and say, well, I am a full-fledged lawyer, and we cannot support this type of behavior. And I said, what type of behavior? What? I said, this will not hold up in court. She says, I know it won't hold up in court, but we cannot support this type of behavior. If it won't hold up in court, then you should not be supporting it. And as a lawyer, you really shouldn't be supporting that, because what are you going to tell? What are you going to tell your clients? Oh, I feel really sorry for you. Can we bring it to court? No, but I feel really sorry for you. So stop trying to preach to the layman people that this is terrible behavior and blah, 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 blah. No district attorney would even bring charge. And I said that no district attorney would press charges against this guy. None. Why? Because there is no case there. There was nothing that was actually done wrong. Well, he coerced me. When the first time, second time, third time, fifth time, sixth time, seventh time, eighth time, ninth time, 10th time, 11th time, 12th time. When? When? And at what point did he strap you down and say, do this or else? And even then, there is nothing he held over. It was a date. It was a hookup. And that's exactly. This is called regret politics. Regret politics. I regretted doing that after the fact. How about you not do it? He coerced me. No, he didn't. You can leave. You can get your tail up and leave. Let's see, has a year passed? Oh, it's down to 9 days. You see, I know computers, right? Progress increase per hour, 45%. It went from 0.1 to it went from 0.0 to 0.10%. Okay. All right. So what it's doing is connecting with all of the computers in this whole deal, right? So this is why it takes a long time. All right. So I'm gonna stop here, and I'm gonna go take my computer outside, and we're gonna have a jolly all time, like the Flintstone says. Thank you all for watching. I'll have when I get the Bitcoin, keep referring back to this video, and I'll have the Bitcoin address, and I'm going to go into Litecoin, Ethereum, funfair. I said Ethereum, Litecoin. There's a whole bunch that people are saying, dude, I literally have a whole tab just open just to just under the hashtag funfair. And of course, the people, when they do hashtag funfair, they then do all of the coins, and they're literally saying that now's the time to jump in. Now's the time to jump in. There's a correction in the in trading. I'll just say that. I don't know. I'm not feeling well, so my mind is befuddled right now. That doesn't look good. No, it looks suave and sexy. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Okay, we're doing it here. Thank you all for. Hey, like the video, share the video. Ty Lopez, try and share this with Ty Lopez. Thank you.